the euro Swiss franc.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm assuming it's 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm going to do is check the economic calendar for reports of high importance and also medium importance. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll go to, should have it up. Okay. Economic calendar. And we're looking, this is today, isn't it? We're saying this is for today.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try tomorrow. Let's
okay.
trip you up. Let's trip you up a bit. Let's go to tomorrow.
Okay. So, all right. So if I'm to say tomorrow, okay, tomorrow. All right. So 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm looking on 2nd of September. Yeah. So yes. I'm looking in the economic calendar. And there's Australia there as high. We've got some other medium, so UK medium, nationwide housing prices at 7 o'clock. The US has medium as well at 12, 1:15 and 3. So mortgage applications, ADP employment change and factory orders.
Which market are you trading again?
The euro and Swiss franc.
The euro Swiss franc, okay.
Yes. So should I be concerned with UK and US?
That's the question I was about to ask you.
Because I thought you said that these are markets we should still pay attention to, even if it's other currency, especially the US one.
Definitely the US one, yes.
The US one. Okay.
The UK, yes. It's important to be aware of the UK ones too, especially the ones of high importance. And yeah, so since you're trading euro Swiss franc, in fact, that's what I wanted you to highlight. So the fact that you're trading euro and Swiss franc, and of course you've not got dollar in that currency pair, you still need to note the reports from the US.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, carry on.
All right, so I'll scroll down. So these are still medium reports of the UK and US. Okay, and at 7 p.m., that's when there's the last medium report. So there are no high importance reports. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's mix it up a bit. So why do you check the reports of medium importance? How would that influence your trading?
Well, if they're of medium reports, medium importance, I'm not 100%. I know if it's high, it could affect the reporting that there would be a sideways trend.
Yes.
Okay, but the medium one, I'm not 100% as to why.
Hence why I asked. Because like I said, during the 5 weeks, the big question is always why. I always ask that question, why? Because there has to be a rationale behind everything you're doing when you're trading. So what I mean by that is that if there's nothing of significance checking the medium reports, then why do you check it? You know what I mean? So if you're checking it, then you must be checking it for a reason.
Yes.
So what's the reason?
Because you said so.
Well, you see, you should have asked me why.
Why am I checking? I'll hands up. I'm not 100% why. The key ones were the high importance one and how it could affect the market trend, or how it would affect the market. But the medium, I'm not 100% why we check it.
Okay, so let's highlight that. Again, that's the whole purpose of this practical session, is to highlight all these little details. And again, like I remind everybody, we still have the Tuesday morning sessions. Because yes, going back to what I said, everything you do, there has to be a reason behind it. There has to be an objective behind it, because it's going to influence your trading. So scroll back up. Okay, so scroll down a bit. Let's see the first one. Okay, hold stop.
Okay.
So for example, now you can see, and this is where it's very important to have the habit of checking what the reports of medium importance mean. Okay, let me first tell you why you're checking them.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the details. Now, like you rightly said, the reports of high importance, you cannot ignore those ones. And there's a high probability of the markets trending sideways prior to the last report of high importance, and you want to avoid trading prior to the last report of high importance. So that one is clear. Now, the reason why you check the reports of medium importance is that there's sometimes the reports might be classified as medium, but it might actually be of very high importance. So you don't want to get caught out, if you know what I mean. So it might be classified as medium, but you might say to yourself, although this is reaching as medium, I might want to be careful trading prior to this report, or I definitely want to check my trades around this time. So you check the reports of medium importance for two reasons. One, to decide whether the medium report is important enough for you to either check your trades around that time or to avoid trading before that report of medium importance. It also goes back to what we said with day trading. With day trading, you do need to check your trades now and again. You don't need to be glued to your computer all day. But if you go back to what we said about the market times opening, we say the European markets, let's forget the Asian market because you guys won't be staying up all night to trade that one. So let's start from when the Asian market closes at 5 in the morning and the European market starts to open between 6 and 7. So like we said, the reason we start trading around 6 is so that we can take our time, prepare for the market before the market opens. Actually, go back to today on your calendar. Go back to today. So scroll down. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go back up. Okay, so you can see at 8:55, we had the German unemployment rates this morning.
Yeah.
So you can see things start very early in the morning in the European market. So you can see as early as 8:55. So because usually by 7, the European market has started, and then that's why you then have a report from Germany of high importance that early. And of course, if you're trading the euro US dollar, you want to be, hence why we do the live sessions at 6 a.m. in the morning. So you have time to assess the market, take your time, do your analysis before you start trading. So that's the first. Let's go back to tomorrow. Go back to tomorrow. So that's just to highlight the time openings. So the first thing is you check your trades. You obviously first start trading around 6 in the morning for that reason, so you can be prepared before the European market opens. Then the UK market opens 8 a.m. in the morning, so that's another good time to check your trades. Midday is also a good time to check your trades because sometimes the market can change direction midday. 2:30 in the afternoon when the US market opens, that's another good time to check your trades. So those are some times, and those are the reasons why those times are good times to check your day trades, because the UK markets coming in can affect the market. Midday, sometimes it can change the market, and 2:30 when the Americans come in can change the market. Then also this medium importance and other times that will give you an idea to check your trades to, noting the time of this reports of medium importance. So let's start from 12 o'clock. So you can see at 12 o'clock, you have okay, let's start with the UK one. Go up a bit. So you can see the UK at 7 o'clock. Again, you can see why you need to start early. So you can see UK at 7 a.m. You have the nationwide housing prices.
Yeah.
Now, just like you all know, during the subprime mortgage that caused the collapse of the markets in 2008, you all remember it was the housing market that started the domino effect on the economy.
Yeah.
So the housing market, anything to do with the housing market can sometimes do have an effect on the market. So again, you note that at 7, so that might be a good, it won't stop you trading, but that's a good time to check. And I guess I always tell people, if you're new to trading, click on it, the nationwide house prices. So you read it. So if you're new to trading, make it a habit of reading about this report. So you begin to try and gauge. So like you said, this one says the nationwide house price index is an indicator of trend. Oops, what happened?
How did it go? Okay.
There you go.
Go.
Oh yeah, so you can say that the nationwide house price index is an indicator of trends in UK house prices. The index is calculated based on owner-occupier house purchase transactions involving the mortgage. So it's you just making a habit of reading about, okay, what is this report about?
Okay.
Would it potentially have an effect on the market? It won't have a huge effect, but because it's got to do with housing and the real estate market, it's a good time to check. Now scroll down.
Just keep on scrolling. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You can see the same thing to United States at 12. United States at 12 midday, you have mortgage applications.
Okay.
So you can click on that. So again, you read about it because again, that gives you an idea about how many people are applying for mortgages. And that gives you an idea of whether people are buying houses, which would mean the economy is thriving, or people are not buying houses. Then go to the next report. You can see again from the United States, you have the employment change, ADP employment. It's not the unemployment report per se, but sometimes that can affect the market. So again, is to have this habit of reading about these reports, because things to do with employment, things to do with the housing market, although they might be medium, they could affect the market. So, and then you noting the times they're coming out might give you a good idea that I need to check my pending orders or my trade around that time. And of course, depending on how you judge it. Okay, actually, this is a good example. Just click on ADP employment change just to close that.
Close it, yeah?
Yeah, close it.
Okay.
Now, if you scroll up, I think I remember okay, so you can scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Okay, good. So you can see there are no reports of high importance tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can start trading from 5 o'clock in the morning. Isn't that right?
From tomorrow, okay, yes, I can. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now scroll back up. Scroll back up. So someone like me now, because I have looked at this calendar, I'll place my trades at 5, I'll be trading. But if I lose out on my first trade tomorrow, I might decide just to wait till that ADP employment change US report before I place my second attempt.
Okay. I was going to ask you actually, how are we going in 3 times in a day if we had to? Yeah, okay. So that's how you, okay.
Yeah, so for example, now, again, this is why I'm highlighting the reasons why you check this reports of medium importance. So for example, let me just take a scenario, and that's why you take each day on its own merit. But let's just assume for today, all the reports were of no significance. They were all low. Even the medium ones were not significant. There were maybe factory orders, maybe, some funny reports that are of no significance. Yeah. And you can go ahead and trade. There are no reports of high importance. The medium reports are not significant. There are no holidays, nothing. You can just be having your 3 attempts one after the other.
Okay.
Nothing will stop you. You can have your first attempt, you lose out on the first attempt, you assess the market again, place your pending orders, have your second attempt. If you lose, assess the market again, place your orders. But I'm just giving you scenarios where you might have to pause.
Sure.
because this is tomorrow is a good example, and just highlighting why you check the reports of medium importance. Because if I lose out on my first attempt tomorrow in the morning, because I know the US has employment change report at 1:15, and then that's quite a huge one. It's not huge as in high importance, but it could affect the market. I'll be reluctant to have another attempt before that.
Okay.
But again, this comes with time and experience, and this is why I'm just showing you that you should make a habit of reading those reports. Because obviously after 20 years, I know the ones automatically that I would ignore and the ones I will watch out for. But of course, for those who are just starting, just make a habit. For example, those factory orders, I just ignore that. The factory orders I will ignore. The Fed Williams speech I would ignore. The BOE broadband speech I would ignore. The EIA crushing crude oil exchange I would ignore. The EIA distill stocks exchange, all those ones, I just know from experience and what those reports mean. They're not significant at all. I will ignore all those reports. But the ADP employment change, the mortgage applications, those ones I would note and check. But like I said, it's only with time and you reading those reports and observing how the market reacts to those reports, you begin to know which ones you ignore and which ones you pay attention to. So hence why you note it. So yes, you're noting it for all those reasons.
Okay. And would you say as well I know from some of these reports, is it that the market tends to, again, trend sideways, or is there anything that you've noticed with some of these reports, which way the market is trending when some of these reports are out, the medium ones?
Exactly. So that's why I gave you the good example. Scroll back up to the ADP employment change from the US, because number one is from the US. Yeah. And is an employment change. Open it up again. Open the box up again of the ADP employment change. So scroll down so we can read it. So you can see the ADP National Employment Report measures levels of non-farm private employment. The report is based on the actual payroll data from about 24 million employees processed by so you can see it gives you an indication of unemployment figures. It doesn't give you the full package. If click on the next 7 days.
Next 7 days.
Yeah, on the calendar. Go to next 7 days.
Okay.
Because if you notice on Monday, I put a report on the platform analyzing the whole week. So if you scroll down to the 4th of September, the Friday, that's it. Yeah. So you see on Friday the 4th, you have the actual US unemployment report coming out. So scroll down a bit. So on Friday, you have the actual US unemployment report coming out. And sometimes some people, when they see the reports tomorrow, it might give them an indication of what to expect come Friday. And that one coming out on Friday is a huge mega report.
Okay. 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 So that's this one here.
Yes.
Employment rates. Okay.
It comes out on the first Friday every month. So when you have time, when you go back on the online platform, check my post from Monday morning, where I talked a bit about this report coming out.
Okay.
Oh, that was yesterday. Monday was yesterday.
Yes,
yeah. So yesterday, it seems like a long time away because it was a public holiday.
We had a holiday, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, yes. So those are the reasons for everybody why you check the reports of medium importance, because it might have an impact on how you approach the market. Because like I said, for me tomorrow, yes, I'll go ahead and place my trades, but if I lose out on my first attempt, I might not want to have a second attempt before that ADP employment change. Whereas the others, I would ignore the others.
Okay, cool.
But like I said, before you just take my word for it, everyone should have a habit of reading about these reports of medium importance, noting what they're observing, how the market reacts to them. And then, of course, with time, you begin to develop the experience to know which ones to ignore, which ones to watch out for.
Sure. Can I quickly just ask, you know where it says non-farm payrolls, what's the emphasis on farm, on the farm payroll with the US markets? Is it that they're...
Okay. Yes. So the US has a huge farming community. They have a huge agricultural community. I mean that's why they have the commodities exchange, pork bellies, wheat, all that.
Okay.
So they have a huge commodities and farming community.
Okay.
So sometimes when they do this, their unemployment figures, they exclude the farmers.
Okay.
So that's why it's non-farm.
Sure.
It's not the farmers. So the farmers are not included in that payroll data.
Okay.
So it's non-farm. That's why it's a non-farm payroll.
Okay.
So they exclude the farmers.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now you can trade. So go back.
Okay. Okay. So I've checked the economic calendar. I can also check for. I'll also check for public holidays.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. I know I've got the holidays up here.
Yeah, it's next to the calendar.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so public holidays. I'll check for the US and UK only.
Yeah, well done. Yes, exactly. Why?
Because these are the markets or the countries that would have a huge impact on the market if any of them have. Well, if any of them have a public holiday, the market would tend to trade, will be trending sideways because there's less volume of traders in the market.
Yeah, but why? Why not Germany? Why not Russia?
Well, Germany, and they're not sort of significant markets. US has the largest. Is it the largest market population or?
Yes, the US has the largest economy, so that's why US. Yeah. How about UK? Why UK?
UK is the headquarters of financial institutions.
Well, yeah, so it's the financial capital of the world. About 60-70% of all financial transactions go through the UK.
Yeah.
So again, that's why I always say that's a crucial question with trading. Why? Yeah. Which is what I always encourage you to ask me to. Why do you do that? So that's what I'm asking you to.
Yeah.
You have to always tell me the rationale behind every decision you're making. So if you're checking USA and UK, why? Why only UK and USA? But you've answered the question now. So it's because the UK is the financial capital of the world and US is the largest economy in the world. So that's why it's those two countries you want to check for and not Russia or Germany or France.
Okay. So there's no holiday in the UK. We just come out from a holiday.
Yeah.
And if I go to the US,
okay, that's fine. But you can see the suggested countries at the top where you can just click on US directly.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice. Okay, cool. Okay, just go here. Cool.
Yeah. So and then, that way you can easily just switch from UK because now that you've done USA, you can see United Kingdom is now on that suggested country, so you can switch from one to the other.
Cool. Okay. And for the US as well, going down to September. Let's see. No, there's no holiday. Next holiday is on the 7th of September, so that's next week, Monday. So otherwise, there's no holiday. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to note that one. Labor Day next week, Monday.
Next week, Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I will now go to.
Wait. Before you go there, since you're on a roll, you're on a roll. I like, and actually, this is what Oluyomi I know is back. We'll come back to you, Oluyomi, after Ozzy. But I would advise you to do just like Ozzy to save these tabs on your web browser, because that's what I do too, because I can see you've done the same, Ozzy, where you have your economic calendar, the holiday, and the market watch.
Yeah.
So you don't have to keep looking for it. It's there waiting for you to check them. So that's why I said while we're here, I can see your market watch is there. So you might as well talk us through that too.
Okay. Okay, so going to Market Watch to check if there's any news of importance for any of these countries. So, well, there's no key news in terms of currency. It's talking about stocks.
Exactly, yeah.
So
But just to remember, just to have a quick look at
sure.
the headlines and make sure there's nothing major going on that might, again, give you pause to whether you should avoid trading or be careful trading.
Cool.
So that's why I said, while you're on the roll, let's just complete all your checks before you go to the platform.
Okay, so I'll go to the platform now.
Yep.
Okay, so as I said, I'm trading the euro and Swiss franc.
Yep.
So first thing I want to check is which way the market is trending.
Yep, well done. Yep.
So looking at today, though, the market has trended sideways at the start. Well, mine doesn't have, okay, it has timing, sorry, it does have the time. And then at some point it started trending upwards.
Well done, yes.
And then it's gone sideways again. So
exactly, yeah.
Coming down to current time, it's not really, I can't say it's trending downwards because at the moment,
no, it's
not trending downwards. And
it's not making lower lows.
It's not making lower lows.
Yeah, so you can't say it's trending downwards. Is it making higher highs?
No, it's not making.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if it's not making higher highs and it's not making lower lows, what's happening?
It's trending sideways.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's trending sideways at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to. Well, for me, I want to use the pivot point.
Yeah. Well done. So if it continues to, if it starts to fall, where will you sell? Using the pivot point strategy.
If it starts to fall, I would sell 2 pips below this pivot point.
Are you sure?
Oh, actually, I can't use this one, but I can use this is the R1, this is the R2.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
So I could do 2 pips below this R1.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because let me give you a trick.
Okay.
The trick is put your cursor where the market is. Put your cursor on that candlestick where the market is.
Oh, just on the candlestick. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, This is for everybody. This is just a nice, simple trick. So you are saying that you want to sell if the market falls, isn't that right?
Yes.
So that's where the market is now, where your cursor is.
Yeah.
So a simple trick is to start moving your cursor down slowly and say, okay, where is the first available place I can enter the market to sell? So start moving your cursor down slowly.
Should I hold on to the left mouse? Okay.
Yeah, hold on to the mouse and move it down slowly. No, you don't have to click on it. Just don't hold. Yeah, just scroll down. So you're just saying to yourself, where's the first place I can sell? The first is R2, but you can't use R2.
Yeah. Okay.
So you keep going down. Where's the next place you can sell? An R1.
Yeah.
So that's just a trick. It just makes you say, okay, if the market starts to fall, where's the first available point I can enter to sell?
Yeah.
So you just be following the market. Okay, where's the first available place? The first available place is R2, but using a pivot point strategy, like you rightly said, you can't use R2. So you keep going down. Where's the next available point? Because basically, exactly. So basically, you want to enter the market as soon as you can, the nearest entry point you can to enter the market. And that's just one easy way to do it, just to see where the market is at the moment and then start going down. Where's the first available point I can enter? And then you always choose the first available point you can enter.
Okay.
And then the same you can do for the buy too. You start going up. Where's the first available point I can buy? So where can you buy?
I can't buy at the moment because
that's the answer. That's the
Yeah, I
answer I was
can't
looking
buy.
for.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you were going. I'm going to see if you're going to manufacture something.
No more lights.
So that's why I was trying to trip you up. I was going to see if you were going to manufacture something. So go ahead and place your sell order then.
Okay, so that's 1.0808. That's 0802. Am I right? 0802.
Yeah, 1.0. Yep.
Yeah, 1.
How many pips below are you selling?
2.
Good.
Yeah.
So carry on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just working it out. 1.08.
Oh yeah, take your time. I always encourage that. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Because when you start using real money, you don't want to be making mistakes because of technical things like this, because you put in the wrong calculation or you calculated the wrong number. So yeah, carry on. Take your time.
So that's 1.0800. Yeah.
Good. Yep.
So my new order. So it's Euro, Swiss franc.
Yep.
And I'm using the volume 0.05.
Yep.
And I'm doing a pending order.
Well done.
And I am selling. So I'm going to do a sell stop.
Well done.
And 1.0800. Okay. Now, because I am selling, it's going to be plus 20 on that.
Well done.
Plus 20. So my stop loss is 1.0820. 1.0820.
Well done.
0820. And then my profit loss is minus 60 on that. So that's
well, take profit, not profit loss.
Sorry, my take profit, sorry, is 10800. Then minus 60. So that's 1. Oops. 1.074. 1.0740.
Okay. Hold on before you click place. I like what you've done. I just want to highlight that to everybody again. Okay. Because I always say it's not a competition, it's not a rush, you're at home trading. I love what you've done because, you know, sometimes this is where people say their order wasn't taken, they're having problems, but usually it's because they're not taking their time to just carefully select where they want to enter the market, carefully punch in all these numbers like you've done perfectly, just taking your time to put in all the figures in a proper way and do your calculation. Because once you do everything well, then it would take your order. But once you mix it up or you put something wrong somewhere, it will just say invalid. And then it becomes frustrating. And but yeah, if everyone does like you've done, taking your time, you don't have problems. So carry on.
Okay. So that's my pending order. I mean, I don't know whether your advice, should one get into the habit of, because, you know, I was asking you once, if it doesn't take the order, then we're supposed to remember to delete it.
Yes.
Am I right? So otherwise, generally, I'm just thinking whether I should just start using this, and so if
you can
forget.
Exactly, you can. Yeah. I mean, that's actually why the feature is there. So if you think you might get busy or get carried away and forget, then yes, the feature is there for you to use, and just set it for 6 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
18 hours, so that if at 6 it's not taking it, it will just automatically.
Yeah. No, because the time obviously is past 6, I'm just going to leave it.
Exactly, yeah. Well, okay. Go ahead and place it. Go ahead and place it.
Okay, so then I've placed my order. Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool.
There you go. So you can see you can see everything went smoothly because you took your time, you used your calculator, you didn't rush yourself. So that's why, everything has just gone smoothly. But yeah, you can go ahead and delete it now. Let's see you delete it. So you can talk us through your deleting it. So you could.
Okay, so to delete it, I'll just right click on it.
Yep.
And then delete the order.
Yep. Simple as that. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Well done. Well done.